some form of cancer during their lifetime. Women aren't any better off. About 1 out of every 3 women will have the same fate. In fact, cancer is the leading cause of death in people under the age of 74. Cancer is so prevalent in our world today that my friend and I have decided to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about it. In the next little while, we're going to tell you A, what cancer is, 2, what causes it, and 3, how we can prevent it in our lives.
What is cancer, you may ask? Cancer is an abnormal tissue that grows more rapidly than surrounding tissue and continues to grow after the initial stimulus, which could be radiation, or toxins or chemicals, a virus, even a poor diet or lack of physical activity can all cause these cells, this tissue, to grow unregulated. You may be wondering how cancer comes about in the first place. What about those terms you've heard such as benign or malignant tumors or metastasize? Well, we have invited our good friend Ron, the super artist, to draw this mechanism of cancer and illustrate using pictures how cancer begins and as well as how it ends. First, we start with the happy cell. It undergoes some kind of damage, in this case cigarette smoke, and is injured. It can do 3 things. It will either die, be fixed, or become mutated. The mutated cell can become cancerous. It will start to proliferate or multiply. If not destroyed, it will develop its own blood supply. Which will then enable the cancer to spread via the blood and lymphatic system. Here is Smoker Joe. He has exposed his cells to harmful tobacco smoke. Originally he had a cancer in his lungs, and then it spread to other parts of his body. That cancer can either cause great harm to one's life, or it can even kill.
So what causes cancer? While there is some risk genetically, the good news is that about 80% of cancer is lifestyle related. That means 80% of cancer is preventable. Some lifestyle factors that lead to cancer are smoking, lack of physical activity, being overweight, tobacco use, dietary factors such as over-consuming processed meats and red meats. So once cancer metastasizes, it becomes quite the killer. It actually takes the greatest number of potential healthy years of life compared to any other disease. So, Craig? So how do we prevent cancer, Craig?
Well, Cody, I have an answer for you. 5 simple things that you can do to lower your chance of getting cancer. And the first one is to maintain a healthy weight. If you feel like you should lose a little bit of weight, set a reasonable goal, such as 10% of your body mass, and work towards it. Losing any weight will decrease your risk of cancer.
Our second factor is very important. It's eating whole foods and a well-balanced diet. Inclusive in this factor is eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. And be sure to eat a variety of colors. Some produce have special anti-proliferative and antioxidant properties, which can help prevent cells from mutating and multiplying.
Whole grains are also very important. Anything that's unrefined, such as brown rice, or barley, or whole wheat bread, all of these things fall into that whole grains category. It's important to try to stay away from refined grains, such as white breads and packaged snack foods.
When you eat meat, make sure it's organic and unprocessed. Our third factor is exercise. Exercising regularly will greatly reduce our risk of cancer. If you can get at least 30 minutes a day of moderate physical activity, your cancer risk will decrease greatly.
And this is very easy to do, much easier than you may think. You don't have to go to some fancy gym or schedule large amounts of time in your schedule to be able to exercise. You can do such things as walk or ride a bike to your destination.
If you have a dog or a small child, take them for a walk.
You could also, rather than use the elevator, use the stairs.
Throw in a little extra walk.
Alright, the fourth factor is alcohol. If you don't drink now, don't start. And if you do drink, make sure that you drink moderately. Maybe just 1 or 2 drinks a day.
Our fifth and final factor is tobacco. Tobacco in its many forms causes several types of cancer, ranging from lung cancer to cancer of the mouth. Any tobacco should be stopped to begin reaping full health benefits.
Well, we hope that you've enjoyed our presentation today. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah!
How was it, Chad?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.